My name is Ken Bowman. I'm the CEO of UW Health Rehabilitation Hospital in Madison, Wisconsin. On November 15th, I went to work. I started to feel a little tired, a little exhaustion, no cough, no loss of taste. At 8 o'clock in the morning, I received a rapid test here at the hospital, and it came back positive. I was diagnosed with COVID. By 8:15, I was back in the car headed for home.
He was really short of breath, struggling to breathe, couldn't finish sentences, coughing, and that was about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. He went to lay down in the room, and I went in there, and he's sitting there, and he looks at me, and he's like, I need to go to the hospital. I need to go to the emergency room.
Before 5 o'clock, I was in the ER.
They did a chest CT. They saw that it had progressed, so now it was completely white out. So he really had no space for air to go, and meaning he really had no room to breathe.
I was struggling for oxygen. I just could not get enough oxygen.
It was terrifying. I mean, I didn't know if he was gonna live. I didn't know if my kids were gonna have a dad. I didn't know if I was gonna have a husband anymore. I didn't know if my kids would have their father anymore. After 4 weeks of being in the hospital, Ken came home on December 13th, 2020. And 2 weeks later, we were able to celebrate Christmas here as a family and just enjoy one another, love on one another, and just be so grateful that he was home.
I missed Thanksgiving, I missed my son's birthday, but I did not miss Christmas. But it was so good to be home. I'm with my family now, and this has been very devastating. I'm 4 months post-diagnosis, and I'm still having long-term mitigating effects of COVID. I'm considered to be a long hauler. And while I have breathing issues and this COVID cough and exhaustion, fatigue, I still feel like one of the lucky ones. There is a new perspective or a new sense of awareness that you have being a post-patient of any diagnosis. When I'm rounding as a leader and I check in on patients, I feel like I have a different connection now that I did not have before, because it was managing healthcare. Now it's managing the recovery of care. So I look at it totally different now. I was in the hospital when the vaccine was approved. I wish it had come out 2 weeks, 3 weeks earlier. I would have definitely gotten the vaccine because I trust the efficacy of the vaccine. If I have a 95% chance of not getting this virus, absolutely, it is the safe and prudent thing to do for every person. But then you have a 100% chance of not having the long-term effects, or a 100% chance of not ending up in the ICU if you take the vaccine. So it's everyone's responsibility to be safe. We're not going to reach herd immunity until people trust the vaccine.
He did get his first vaccine. I am fully vaccinated. We're very excited that we have a little less fear in our lives right now. We still have to be very cautious because of his health status, but yeah, he's a COVID survivor and he's a fighter.
I'm Ken, and I'm a COVID survivor.